I'm making this vlog in part of the other vlog I made about men's fashion. This is just some stuff I've been writing down to help, everyday guys kind of, without having to do mad research, just some good tips and tricks for everyday guys. So, we're going to start with, I'm going to call this Dan's men's fashion tips and tricks, but we're talking about girls, kind of talking about everything. So, cologne tricks, that's what we're going to start with. Cologne is a nice thing to have. It's very, you don't want to ever be very overwhelming with cologne, but you want to smell good, and you want to, I don't know where I was going with that. Stoner moment, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so cologne tips and tricks. You just don't want to be overwhelming. Okay, so if you're arriving somewhere and it's like a job interview or something, and you just want a cigarette and you don't want to stink like a cigarette, you can take it and you can spray it on the bottom of your pants, like down on the bottom of your leg, down here. You can spray it in the air and walk through it. Like I like to spray it up, turn around, and then walk through it backwards. Yeah, so that's definitely something you can do. Walk through. Know your smell, though. Every smell is different after it's sprayed. So the initial spray smells like something, and then after about 10 minutes is when it really, you get the smell of what it really is. The smell that's going to stay is there. So it's good to know what you're getting when you're buying it, so that way maybe you like it at first, then you get home and if you're second guessing it when you're buying it, odds are by the time you're going out, or you might never wear it, so what's the purpose? Yeah, so how to create a personal fragrance. Well, a personal fragrance is like two fragrances that go together, two or three. It's just a combination of fragrances. It could be lotions, it could be two colognes. I've known people that have gotten away with spraying two colognes and it really smells good, actually. But you just gotta know how to match, and it's all trial and error. It's definitely all trial and error. But that's how you'll get better. Practice makes perfect, and that's something I'm going to say over and over throughout this video, is that practice will, honing in your skills will only make you better. So anyway, when it comes to cologne, less is more. Never more than 3 sprays. That is a rule of thumb. I don't care what kind of cologne it is. You don't ever spray more than 3 sprays. If you're mixing colognes, you spray 2 sprays and 1 spray of the other, or you find some combination. But I also think it takes 10 minutes per spray for the cologne to come down from overwhelming to being able to enjoy the scent. So if you spray 3 sprays, 30 minutes, I think. I mean, I know it sounds like a long time, but it takes a minute for that cologne to be okay and not just stinking up the room. So, I usually spray it and go for a walk, or I'll spray it in the air and walk through it, or spray it on my ankles. So, also, you spray cologne on pulse points. You can spray it on your wrists, on your neck. Those are the 2 obvious, but people spray it behind your ears, on your ankles. Never spray it on all of them, though. That's overkill, and that's what we're avoiding, is overkill. So if you ever spray 4 sprays of cologne, take your clothes off and wear something else. You cannot go out with that. Let's see. So resist cheap sprays. Okay. I remember being in high school. There was like 1 or 2 good cheap sprays that I was okay with. But now that's not. I only wore cologne once in a while, so when the occasion rose, I should have just went to Bonton, sprayed on a tester of Monte Blanc or Gucci Guilty, and been on my way. That's how it works. Don't buy a small bottle of something cheap, wear it when you need to. If you're a weed smoker, that's a different thing. It's always good to have cologne because at least then you smell like bud and cologne and not just bud. So that is a plus. You don't ever want to. I found myself in a few spots where it was just like, damn, I wish I smelled like cologne also right now, because it might make someone think I'm sexy instead of stupid. So yeah, like I was saying, less is more. You want to appreciate the scent. That's what I was trying to say when I paused for 30 minutes. You do want to appreciate the scent, not be overwhelmed. And I say it multiple times just because that's how important it is, that you don't want to break these rules. So I've taken a long time to hone in my skills, and these are just the rules. So I've been a bachelor a long time, and I'll probably be a bachelor even a longer time. So I don't know if I'm bragging or sulking when I say that, but either way, I'm good at making my own food, doing my own laundry, and support. Yeah, okay, so that does it for cologne. I think if there's really anything else that I didn't cover, it was probably what kind of colognes there are, and that's a really hard discussion. Like, there's piney and soapy, but there's also a third, and there's ways to identify the cells, middle, upper, lower. I don't know. It's just too complicated, and I don't know. I just know it works from doing it, not from studying it. Okay, men's dressing tips. Now I tried to put these in order, but we'll see how they go. Wear clothes that fit. Dress for your height. Jeans should fit as well as dress pants. Now, trim is in for sure. You want to be trim. You want to be sleek. You want to look fit. That's just where we're at for 2018. Fitness is huge these days. Looking good is huge these days. I mean, pretty much it's easy to tell if you're not keeping up with yourself. Let's see, yeah, adjust to your height. If you're tall and skinny, there's a big and tall section for you. Utilize that. Avoid dad jeans at all costs. I'm going to put in a picture of dad jeans just so people know what I'm saying when I say that. And I don't know where that term came from, but that's just what they call it. But jeans are your anchor. They decide what your outfit is going to be. They're the base of your outfit. You start with your jeans. That's how you get dressed. You put your jeans on, then you pick out your outfit. When I get dressed, I think, okay, what jeans am I wearing? And then I pick out a top, and then I probably already know what shoes I want to wear, because that's how I am. And plus I only have like one pair of shoes. But alright. So, invest into shirts and sweaters. Now, these are easy to combine, and they always look good. Like, if you're going, it gives you that preppy. You can do a lot with your look with that. You can leave your hair down. You can spike it. And you know, kind of, you can wear glasses, you can just, it just makes you look nice, it makes you look approachable, it makes you look intelligent. And that's going to come in later when we talk about how to use pickup lines. Also, your t-shirt is going to place your image as well too. So I could wear my 502s with a graphic tee, or I could wear them with a shirt and sweater, and either way I can pull the image off because the pants will go good with it. But if you switch pants, that can also change the image as well too. So if I go with jeans, or if I go with black jeans I can pull off with even blue jeans, but more likely black jeans you can pull off with like you know, the business shirts or stuff like that. And just, you can wear that like to a nicer location, I almost feel like. So, but essentially the jeans are the base, and the shirts add to it and kind of point the style in the direction you want it to go, but the jeans are your starter. I know it may not make sense, that's just how it works, and after you think of it like that for a little bit and go about it, it will start working for you. Okay, so fitting jeans versus loose jeans, we kind of talked about that. You want your clothes to fit. There's a difference between slim cut and skinny. Today trim is in, like I was saying, but you don't have to have your pants hugging your nuts and your legs. Like if you have to squeeze, if it takes you 20 minutes to get in your pants, damn, they're probably a little too tight. I like mine probably a little tighter than they need to be, but when I'm on my bike, my pants don't get caught in the chain, so that's why I made the switch to a little bit tighter jeans. Plus, I just like them, actually. I feel like, I don't know, I just like them. So if I wasn't comfortable, I wouldn't wear them, though, that's for sure. And I've made the mistake. I can tell you this stuff, and I can't say that I'm perfect. We're still imperfect. If you catch me in the mall in a pair of dad jeans, I'm not perfect. My jeans aren't perfect. But if you catch me in dad jeans, I'm not trying to be on fleek. Like if I'm out to impress, I'm feeling myself, I'm gonna be looking my flyest. So that's how that works. But definitely sticking with a slim cut jean, loose. If you have big calves or muscular, you can go with a boot cut. You know, you want your clothes to fit. They don't, like, you just don't want that loose ankle. You don't want too many breaks in your pants, legs. And now see, when I wear my high tops and my 502s, I can rock like 3 or 4 breaks, but one, my high tops are elementary-ish, and then the breaks are kind of a casual. I'm tall too, I'm 6'2", so breaks, I can rock it and look good. But if my pants were loose, I wouldn't want breaks. I would want them tight, and I would probably roll them up, but I would want them to fit right. So it's okay to have them a little high, but have your socks looking nice too. You should be dressed down to your socks. That's how every man should be. Boxers and socks. Okay. So GQ says that mid-rise is your friend. Don't go too low and don't show off your undies. So that's kind of in my other videos I talk about being too thuggish. So that is definitely that's definitely a good guideline. But higher waisted pants can do wonders for shorter guys. I'm going to try to find a picture to put in the vlog to show, you know, what I'm talking about. I'm going to put a lot of pictures in this one, actually, so you guys can see what I have in mind when I'm saying this stuff, and you know, what kind of point I'm trying to get across here. What kind of world I'm trying to bring us into here, man. I like sticking up for you guys, and I see guys that get dogged on by girls, and I see guys that are hopeless and don't know what's going on, and I truly do feel bad for them, because I think every man should be able to achieve his goals, and if he wants to be happy with a beautiful wife or someone he thinks is beautiful, I think they should be able to achieve that and not feel guilty or feel like they're worthless achieving that goal. You know what I mean? Like, some guys have self-esteem issues they come over. So if you ever see me and you want to know questions like this, I will gladly talk to you about this. But we may get onto that topic of why I'll never be happy. So if that comes along, that's what friends are for. My bullshit is your bullshit. Your bullshit is my bullshit. That's just how it works. Okay. So next, big no-no. Light washed jeans are out. No more. So maybe one at a time in the spring, you can get caught slipping in light washed jeans with a fucking blue polo shirt. I don't care. But after that, you burn those jeans. No more light jeans. You can wear semi-dark blue jeans. You can wear black jeans. You can wear white jeans, maybe. No dark. No light wash jeans. They're just, it's 290s. The fashion is out. So people quit wearing those. It is 2017. So avoid cuffs or too many breaks. I kind of talked about this already, about how I wear tight jeans, so I can have 2 or 3 breaks at my ankle, but they're not loose, so it works. Usually fold ankle wear jeans, proper trim. Yeah, see, I talked to all this with you guys, but it looks sleeker not wearing cuffs. That's definitely the way to go. Naked belt loops look sad. Find a classy, stylish belt. Actually, I have this old beast in here. I've had this thing for so long. Shout out Gucci. Like, this thing is legit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I haven't worn this in so long because it's kind of flashy and it's pretty heavy and it's really worn out, but that used to be me. Shout out 2012, man. Alright. So, men's shirts and style guide. We're moving on now. Sweaters with collared shirts. Easy to do and always looks good. Add a shot of cologne and you're on fire. You look like a student or just someone smart and intelligent. Know what colors work for you. This is a hard one to explain. I'm light complected, blonde hair, blue eyes. I get away with blue. Let's see, it's easy to match your eyes. That's a good one. That's a good thing to go off of. Usually, match your eyes. You know, if you have green eyes, maybe dark green shirt and dark jeans, or grays are easy to go with, either light complected skin. Green, gray, black, blue, white, pink, red, really anything, just doing it tastefully and having a confidence with your outfit. That'll always, confidence is key to everything you do. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Graphic tees. Depending on your image and the tee and the setting you're in, it can be fashionable. I'm big on streetwear, so that would be like, I wouldn't say like just your regular Walmart graphic tee. Like, I'm so against Walmart. Don't shop there. Don't buy those clothes. Maybe for your Levi's, but I wouldn't even do that. Buy them at JCPenney or something. Yeah, in the street you can wear them. Black, famous people, anything. You can just pull off tastefully. Have them match your shoes or a hat. Accessories. So. Okay, so that kind of does it for some of the clothing guide. I wasn't really doing a whole fashion thing here. This is just kind of a men's guide. And this is a question: why is winter dating season? Winter becomes dating season because it's winter. Girls and guys get tired of going outside. They link up. They hibernate for the fucking winter together. No one comes outside. Maybe if you go to the club on the weekends or maybe, you're meeting single people. But for the most part, winter is summer. Even in the clubs, the summertime is when it's lit. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild and everyone's ready to have fun. Summer is single season, so, and if you pay attention, you will notice that that's how it works. And I'm not saying this stuff because it's not true. All right, this is the good one: how to use pickup lines. So, I can say this because I'm one of the few people that know how to use pickup lines and actually get laid using them. So the first rule is only after you become unsullied can you use pickup lines. That's a little Game of Thrones joke. So, unsullied pimp. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, really, you can't use corny pickup lines. Never at first. I'll get into it, but right now I'm gonna kind of give up how to on reading signs, stuff like that. So, okay, so wherever you're at, have your own reason to be there. So you don't want to go somewhere just to be picking up girls. One, it's kind of creepy. Two, you're probably not having fun. So if you're just drinking, and plus, girls usually roll in their own little packs, and they're very unpredictable. So you never know what kind of plan they have. So it's always good to have your own plan because you don't ever, being let down is just a shitty feeling. So if you're doing your own thing, you don't ever have to worry. When two plans slide together, it's great. When your plan goes, you have to get used to rejection and go home once in a while. So, so really have your own reason to be at the bar. Make sure you're having fun. But like I said, if you're just there trying to get laid, that's all you're focused on. You're probably not having fun. You're probably in the corner lurking. And that brings us to our next topic: no lurking. So, if you're just chilling near dancing girls, not having fun, stop that. Alright, that's creepy and that's not gonna get you laid. And everybody in the bar is gonna notice, and the girls across the room are gonna be like, dang, we're lucky we're not those girls. And you're gonna be a ticking time bomb just being avoided by the whole bar scene. So have fun, show no interest in anything. It all should be casual anyway. And once you learn how to read signs, you'll be able to tell what's right and what's wrong. So I'm not gonna say that I'm not guilty of this because I've had wingmen before and I know what it's like to be, hey Dan, go over there, and gosh, it gets nerve-wracking. So. So yeah, definitely gets nerve-wracking. So, So just stop doing that. It doesn't mean you can't play. You just have to refocus and have fun. Which brings me to an important tip: negative energy. Negative energy is going to be spotted. People are going to see it in the way you talk and the way you act, and they're going to stay away from it. If you're not having fun, if you're not the life of the party, if you're not dancing and bringing vibes, you might as well leave. You're just going to waste your money, probably get yourself in trouble, do something. Like, it's just good to have vibes. So, and people already want to be alone, so when they see you being negative, they're not going to want to bring that to their party. So I know that because I've lived through that too. Okay, so on this next part, practice makes perfect. All right, look for signals. So if a girl, if her feet are facing towards you, it's like a sign almost. Hey, she may have been checking you out. But that sounds like super crazy. So really, you can tell by the eyes. A good rule of thumb I've heard is if someone looks you in the eyes for over 6 seconds, they either want to sleep with you or they want to murder you. So I believe that to be true usually. But I think long period of eye contact, unless, I don't know, it can be, depending on the setting. If it's just you and a girl flirting, throwing signals, then yeah, of course, it's a sign. So, learning how to read signals, though, girls' body language, that's super, super, super important. Those will be the easiest telltale signs of if you're going to get rejected, or if you're going to get embarrassed, or how a girl's feeling about you, if you think she likes you back and you're too scared to ask, and you need to build up that confidence. Hanging out with a girl, talking to her, and reading her body language is going to be what ultimately helps you get to that point, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not as easy as it seems. I still struggle with it till this day. Most of it's about courage. They say for every 10 dates, or for every 10 girls you ask out, 2 will say yes. I personally like to knock those 8 no's right out and get to the 2 yeses quickly. But it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it's 15 no's. You just can't be afraid of rejection. All girls are not going to like you. So approach from the front. We were talking about not all girls are going to like you. You don't like all girls. It's just how it works. We're going to move on. Next, approach girls from the front. Girls will panic if they see you walking towards them, and you have that look in your eye like, hey, I'm coming to talk to you. They're going to panic. They're going to throw their friend under the bus, or they are going to run. You know what I mean? So that's going to save you some embarrassment, and then you know what I mean? Then you can avoid that situation. Girls are not rabbits. You don't have to sneak up on them to catch them. Okay, so the best pickup line is hello, or it's a compliment. You can compliment nothing creepy, no nice ass, nothing like that. You can compliment their eyes, you can compliment their clothes, if they're into fashion, they're dressed nice, talk about that. Impress them with your wits, impress them with your smarts, stuff like that. Don't be a creep. But after you get them laughing, after you get them smiling, you get to know them, that's when you bust out them corny pickup lines. That's when you find out where they're at. And when they friend zone you, those corny pickup lines are what you're going to use to get out of the friend zone. So that's what corny pickup lines were made for. Not for first meeting girls. I don't know where guys got this idea. If you find yourself dancing with a girl, why is less more? Don't be handsy. Don't be that guy that's all over. Like, let the girl push up on you. let her do her thing. You want to leave them wanting more. You know what I mean? You want to leave something to the imagination. So that's why. Okay, and then accept and deny. That's a good tactic. Tell them why they're beautiful, then tell them you hate blonde hair when they have blonde hair. You know what I mean? Ask them where they got their hair cut, then say, oh, well, only whores get their hair cut there. Don't really say that. But, in fact, there is the idea that if a girl goes to the bar and 10 guys hit on her, she can go home, go to bed, and sleep fine. If a girl goes to a bar, no guys hit on her, she's getting 2 phone numbers on principle of the fact that she needs attention and that she is the winner. Female friends, they are real. Duos, trios, and singles. Why they're fun, why they're impossible, and why they're trouble. Okay, singles will always be trouble. I was the Lone Ranger. I went out to bars by myself because if something was to happen, I wanted to be there. I wanted to be ready to get up popping. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we did. By ourselves. So if you see a girl by herself, she's a lone wolf. She is a man-eater. She will eat you up, but she will. I mean, you'll love every minute of it, but you'll be heartbroken and crying. Duos are fun. If you have your wingman, you and your friend, her and her friend, hot people hang out with hot people. That's just how things work. Trios. Why you will never get laid with a trio. If you have you and your friend, and you have a third friend even, it's just, odds are all 3 of you clicking just really, really slim. If there's a trio, just plan on getting a phone number. You're just not getting laid. Hopefully you can meet up with the girl another time and things will work out then. Trios are impossible. 1's a crowd, or 2's company, 3's a crowd, 4's a party. Remember that. So if there's more than 3, it will always be a party and you'll never have to worry about anything more than a duo. So you won't have to worry about anything like that. So all of them are free game. Just have fun. Always make the girl smile. My grandpa told me if you make a girl smile the first time you meet her, you're 70% there. You know what I mean? I also want to state that 99% of statistics are made up on the spot. So also be fun, be an active listener. That's only impressing a girl by treating her like a queen. It's going to get her attention. But also, don't be a pushover. Don't be Mr. Nice Guy. I know this all seems complicated and hard, but really, it's what you have to do to be a woman eater. Yes, that's what you call it. Or pimp. That's what we call it, being pimp. Okay, so don't be Mr. Nice Guy. Don't fold. Still say rude stuff, but also show respect and kind of, the girls want to see the animal inside of us, kind of, you know what I mean? They want us to, when we look at them and see how beautiful they are, they want to see us, like, just look at them like they're everything, like, you know what I mean? They want to see that look from us, like, just, I don't know, you know, if you've had the look or gave a girl a look, you know the look, but they just want to, girls see that and they know that we are carnivores and we're animals. Okay, keep your horizons open. You know what I mean? Don't get stuck listing off 40 things with what you think a perfect girl is when really you're just sleeping with everything with tight jeans on. You know what I mean? Meet girls for who they are, not what they look like. Most of the girls that look great are shitty people. Not that that's not always true, but I'm just saying a lot of times the ones you fantasize about are the shittiest. So let's see. Be your best self. You know what I mean? Don't be fake, really. Avoid that at all costs. Always be real. You're going to get farther being forward and being real than you will with anything else. So really, that is a lot of what I have to say. I'll kind of throw in a few extra tips just at the end. So I find paying girl a compliment and getting to know her is the best bet. When I was young, girls, I guess people were more likely to sleep with each other, but now there's actually, you realize that you're going to see people again, and you want to leave decent impressions on your life. So always make smart decisions, I guess I'm saying, and use condoms. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little shout out. This is the end of the vlog, but this is hot new music right now. I just want to shout out SoundCloud rappers for the most part. Pump at the end of 2017 really took over. Cody Shane is girls who can spit on a guy's level and do it good are impressive all the way around, and I will always give them props. So that shout out next to Rico Nasty. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. XXX Tentacion's got a few hits out. Kodak Black, obviously Little Uzi. They all had good years for 2017. There's going to be a lot to see from them this year. SoundCloud is how Little Yachty came about. They're just dropping off hits on there, and you know what I mean. Next thing you know, Yachty is working with LeBron James for Nautica. You know what I mean? So these people come out of nowhere, and this is what got me started in vlogging also, is that people are coming out of nowhere, getting famous, and there they are. Cardi B, 6 months ago, no one knew about her. Today, she's got at least 2 hot-ass hits, and she's singing with Nicki Minaj. So, how much can happen in 6 months? No one knew who Cardi B was 6 months ago. Shout out to Youngboy NBA, Never Broke Again is what that stands for. He's got a couple hits. I believe he's also a SoundCloud rapper. I'm not sure about that. I know he's signed to Atlantic as well. But he has No Smoke. He has Untouchable. I believe it's Atlantic. He's got a couple good songs out there. I got one buddy who's really into him. ASAP Ferg, Plain Jane came out this year. I've been playing that every day on my bike. Ferg's always dropping hits. Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez together, they're a pretty great duo, but each in their own, they are dropping hits, and you're gonna see a lot more from them in the future. So that is my music shout out. That is my vlog. I'm going to take it to school tomorrow, edit it, and I'll see you guys at the next one. So, later.